So, this is going to be more of an emotional video than I've made. I've only made a couple. But just a lot of things have gone on today. And sorry, I'm getting emotional already. I don't think people realize that you don't know how long your life is going to be. And you don't know how long the person you just talked to 5 minutes ago, the person you see every single day, the kid that you don't talk to in your class, you don't know how long their life is going to be either. Sorry. And just this topic gets me really emotional because I know several people who were taken and no one expected it. And I know if anyone that's watching this, I know that you had several people too that you had no idea that they were going to be taken either. And so today, in honor of today being Suicide Prevention Awareness Day, I don't know if you've seen my blog or you've seen my Twitter, but I've been talking a lot about it. I'm just smile, wear yellow, write love on your wrist, spread. But man, then today I'm at my college right now, and I went to a guest speaker came and talked, and 12 years ago, he had got in a really bad car accident and was paralyzed from his waist down. And this guy, he just had a really bad life. I mean, I'm getting emotional for him. He lost his brother. He lost so many of his best friend, a lot of his friends. His parents got divorced, and I know that's not the worst things, and this has happened to people all the time. But he's sitting here, and he cared about every single one of us in the audience, and he just wanted us, to know that he loved us and he cared about us. This man that we had never met, and this I had never had, and I know a lot of people hadn't either. And it was just kind of inspiring, and I feel like I'm not trying to persuade you to be a Christian or anything, but I feel like God was telling me something. God, in a way was telling me that I need to somehow share with people that don't know that there are people who care about you. Maybe you don't know, but I've gotten in those moods before too, where I break down, and I don't believe that anyone cares about me anymore. And I went through a couple of rough years in high school, probably 10th and beginning of 11th, and I almost had depression. I went to a therapist with my mom because I threw that around all the time. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to kill myself. And it was just a couple times that things got bad, and I would say that. And it breaks my heart now to know that I said that, because that is a serious thing. And you can't be saying to know that all the people that you can hurt by doing one thing just because you somehow got into your head that no one's there for you. This is me telling you, anybody that's watching this, anybody who has ever believed that no one cares about you, I care about you. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you've done. I care about you, and I want you to live, and I want you to know that someone loves you. And that person can be me. You can come talk to me whenever you want. And I'm just getting more emotional because my junior year of high school, like I said, I'm a freshman in college now. My junior year of high school, one of my friends, Alyssa, committed suicide. And apparently a couple of people had saw it coming, but I didn't. I had just met Alyssa. Well, I known of her, and I had just met her a couple of months before this horrible occurrence. through the theater apartment, and from what I could see, she was okay. She was okay, right? Everyone hears that. You looked okay, so no one bothered you. I mean, she was pretty. She got into college. She had good grades. She had a lot of friends. I mean, boys loved her. I mean, what was wrong? And I get to know her. She's just so nice. And as an underclassman, I was just thinking, like, I want to be like her. Like, she just has a good life, you know? She's holding herself up. Like, she looks okay. I mean, she's smiling every day, so everything should be okay, right? And I will never forget the day. I'm sorry. My dad woke me up. My dad woke me up. I believe it was a Thursday. And told me that Alyssa had killed herself. And you just don't believe it for a second because you don't want to believe it. And you don't think that type of stuff is true or that it can happen. And then I'm forced to go to school that day. And all the theater kids got together because she was through the theater. And we all knew her. Just seeing all these kids all of a sudden cared for her. And I loved that the whole school got together. We were a big family all of a sudden. But that ends after a week. And maybe this video doesn't make any sense to you, but I'm just saying, you don't ever know what a person goes through until you take the time to figure out. Until you go out of your way to make them smile, or you just little things like that, making them smile, waving to them. That can be a big difference in a person's day, and you never know until you do that. You never know. I'm just so tired of this hate and all this ugliness that goes on all the time, and maybe this won't make a difference, and maybe it doesn't make any sense, but I just want you to know that you need to make a difference. And if you're a person that needs to be noticed by someone, I'm noticing you. And there's so many people that are noticing you. I know I've met so many wonderful people on Tumblr that are open to any person that needs it. I've had those moments